ونسمع ونشوف كم كبير من الأفكار المميزة، ونتعرف على شخصيات تملك رؤية مختلفة للعديد من المواضيع اللي بيتكلمون فيها.
أي هي المعالجة الطبيعية للغة. ونحن نتكلم عن اللغة العربية الفصحى وليس عن اللهجات. نتكلم عن لغة المتعلمين العرب وليس لغة الأميين. اللغة التي نقرأ بها الجرائد والكتب سواء في موريتانيا، في بنجر، في الكويت أو في الموصل. أن يكون بيننا اليوم من يكمل المشوار. والسلام عليكم.
Light is made out of waves, so it behaves like a wave. It's not a particle. But back then, Newton has a much stronger position.
What we're about to see is very scary. So for those of you with high blood pressure or heart problems, maybe you can close your eyes right now, because what you're about to see is a bit annoying. Back to 2017.
And this is the world map today. Distorted, isn't it? The world map today. Whoa! So, the different regions on this map
really made a difference and put a sign on this innovation map. What is even more interesting is after that point of time, Rehab and myself got inspired to start research about women in computing. So this was an outcome of this experience, this endless loop of inspiration that I always show in my first day of classes. Someone would inspire you, and you would inspire another person. It's a ripple effect. It's an endless loop. So you get inspired and you inspire others, whether this in a classroom, in a business setting, in a government organization, wherever you are, this endless loop of inspiration is what might lead to restoring the innovation. Help you to make it reality. Once they start making some success, other inspired people will join. After the inspired people join, the noise will start getting louder. What will happen after that? The community will feel for you. So after we started making success year after year, we started getting funding for our projects. We started getting support from different organizations for our projects. And eventually, this should lead to restoring the innovation.
Once upon a time, back in history, a group of multidisciplinary thinkers came together in what they called the House of Wisdom. They sat together exchanging their ideas, showing their innovations, and spreading their knowledge to the world through translation and documentation.
I'm on a full scholarship. Why do I say that? In high school, my grades were dismal. English was not my strong suit. And I'm really weak at math, but I wanted to be an engineer. On top of all that, I wanted to actually study abroad. My family were not very enthusiastic about that idea. So I figured one obstacle at a time.
Always blaming others. Right? It is so annoying. But here's the thing. Before this year, I would have been like you, raising both hands with confidence. But now I know I am actually one of them, those guys who do not take responsibility for their feelings or their reactions. And more importantly, now I know I did it to myself. See, in 2003, I was 17 years old. When I decided to become a writer, I drew up a 10-year plan in which I would learn the fundamentals of writing. And one of the first things I learned about writers was that most of them kept journals. So I wanted to do the same because keeping a journal would help me build a writing habit, increase the power of my perception, strengthen my memory, improve my linguistic skills, and allow me to play with voice, style, and writing craft, and finally, mind. And these would become calendar for my poetry, articles, lectures, and fiction. So, in 2003, I made journal writing a major part of my professional life. And you know what? It worked. Over the years, I improved my craft, and then I got published. What I was not aware of at the time, however, was that the well-being of my mind was slowly deteriorating. And 10 years later, in 2013, I sought professional help. Therapy forced me to confront some of the major turning points in my life. But it was only last year, when I moved into a new place and carried with me boxes upon boxes of private journals, that it hit me. I had spent 14 years actively building my own victim consciousness. And I did this in 3 main ways, which I would like to share with you today.
اتمنى ان شاء الله يا رب ان باكر تبلشون يوم احد جميل. انا اسف اني ذكرتكم وقت الدوام. So thank you very much. علينا جميعا. I enjoyed being with you today on this amazing experience. See you guys. Bye.
I met so many people and work كان وايد عجيب. If you can see like a big atmosphere and everything is just so motivational. It makes you feel like you want to do something with your life. وما تقعدون حطيتكم على خدكم and waiting for chances to happen. Just make them happen. Yes.